with the band. Young Crizzle King better add extra on the.
I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam. I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day.
Tonight, from AT&T Stadium in
It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it. Sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. Burrow's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Osa Odighizuwa coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses. And this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick 6 to take the lead.
Partner, you have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
Yeah, and you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on third. Now it's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on third. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. On that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Well, they matched their opponent's pick 6 from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And, Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we? Because that defense, they're about to go right back out with all the momentum on their side. As for the opposing offense, you wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Prescott now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A Pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Here's Prescott. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Prescott's throw taken in by Cook. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Off the play fake, Prescott. Got an open man, it's Michael Gallup. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
From the red zone now, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. These two teams all tied after one. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Prescott to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. The Bengals with 2 extra DBs. A nickel look on 3rd.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
Here's Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Elliott will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now Burrow, and this is going to be incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Throwing, Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Toss left to Elliott. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Prescott. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Seibert able to knock this one through. And they will move up by 10 now. 17-7. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bengals drive about to get going. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Burrow over the middle. That's caught by Chase. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Jet sweep. Boyd with it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Now Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Seibert on for the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Burrow on 3rd down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Again, it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And some room to work. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that 1st half. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Prescott. And this is Cook with a grab. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Now Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Prescott off play action. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. A 1st down carry by Elliott. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. Finding his way down to about the 35-yard line. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Cowboys are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Charles, a well-drawn-up play, beautifully executed, and look at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 2nd half. They are on their way to a 1-0 start to this season.
Exactly what every team in the league dreams of, winning your season opener, getting off to that good start, and building confidence for the rest of the season.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at about the 32. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, Boyd, what a catch. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A really nice gain of 25 yards. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Charles, a nice play there, wasting no time making his presence felt for this defense.
And you know, we heard the same conversation around the league. A lot of people were surprised that he was available, and they let him go. And now
Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Prescott. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And Cook has it, left side. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 2nd down and goal. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Prescott from the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jared Cook, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Here we go.
From midfield now, Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now whistles and a flag. And I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now it's Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
56,
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go to Elliott again. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively. And
one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Inside give to Elliott, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, They want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Here's Brian Anger now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now it's Burrow. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30. And Burrow going to throw again. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. Voids the target, and he has it over the middle. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by McPherson, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the second time. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Burrow got a man open. It's Chase. Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first.
They'll look to throw here. And now here is another interception.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A 20th carry here for Elliott.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is